What's up, guys? It's Hashim from Team Orion. Placed second at Geek Retreat Blackburn with Thunder Dragon Bystials. Let's get into deck profile. Starting off with a Thunder Dragon engine, 3 Battery Man Solar. This card and any Thunder Dragon card, any Bystials card, sorry. It's just 1 card starter. It's just 2 card starter. It'll summon almost anything you like 5 interruptions. And we run 3 Dark. This works well off Lower Darkness. You can just search anything, sometimes usually a Hawk, just so you can get another body on field for IP masculine. And then 3 Raw, it's usually summoning itself just so you can go into a temp. Just so we can go into a seal plays more easier because sometimes you just have no dragons off field. Then 2 Hawk, just as extenders. 3 Lower Darkness, just for extra hand advantage, and when the Thunder Dragon cards work really well with it, because they just benefit off of when they get banished. And then for the Bystial engine, 3 Bystial Rebellion, self-explanatory, gets you branded regain, branded opening, gets you full board of seal. 3 Bystial Magnum, it works really well going second. It's only because you can search Rebellion, search Saranir, and get your full board going there. But other than that, you can sometimes, if you have everything already, you can search Ringo Worm, so it enables a single place. We've got 3 Druid's Worm, nice interruption, nice removal, works really well with Unchained as well. 3 Saranir, usually sending Regained and Beast. Sending Regained, place it back with Beast. Usually searching it off Rebellion unless you have it already when you search Magnum. Well, Beast, it's like 3 interruptions. You've got Magnum search end phase, you've got Beast, and if you have Druid's Worm as well, you can tribute that, get two interruptions there. Then for the Chaos engine, we've got Black Dragon, White Dragon, Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Just works as extenders, seal plays, extenders. This card works really well. You don't want to see it in the opening hand, unless you have. Sometimes you see it, but you'd hope you have 3 Darks and Graves, so you can rip a card out of their hand. But you usually do that just to wipe the field, go 40Ks, and then tribute to full Rebellion, get Beast regained, everything then. Then 3 Chaos base, searching Rebellion and searching the Chaos engine. Then we got 2 Ringo Worm, just going to synchro plays. It works really well to just banish it, and then you summon a token, go to your Bystial display with any Bystial, and then you can summon it back off display, go into more synchros, maybe Warlord Savage. I've done that a few times. For the hand traps, 3 Ash Blossom and 2 Imperm. Just generic, like setting this off Frost, which I would run 1 off because I pulled it out of an OTS pack. So might as well run it OT Frost for a win. Now, for the extra deck, 1 Striker Dragon works well with the Chaos engine, just White Dragon, Black Dragon. And then Seal, summoning it with Tum, any Bystial, your Chaos engine. And then it's just like 3 interruptions if you have Beast as well. You've got IP, nice card, usually in my end board. You can go into Unicorn with it, use a summon off Seal with IP, you go into Unicorn. You get another shuffle, which works much better, especially into branded. And then we got 1 Dark, it's just Link Climb, and then Access Code for the OTKs as well. We got 1 Atom. This works really well because you have 1 Bystial, sometimes you can't get another dragon on the field. So you have a Thunder Dragon card, usually a Raw or Hawk. You detach, you summon a Magnum, get Magnum searching end phase, and then you can go into Seal. You got 2 Magnums, 1 in their turn as well. And then this card, usually used for Link Climbing, sometimes for OTKs. It's usually for Zeus, but it's just free removal. It's not a quick effect or anything. You're just sending a card. You can summon it to your field. If you maybe have a Bystial Magma in their grave, you couldn't get 2-1, so you could just use this card to get it back. But it's usually linking it, Xyz into this and then into Zeus. Give you 4 material Zeus. It works really well if they try imperming it and they already have cards on field. They lose all the cards while they're imperming. We got Warlord Savage just for the negate. Usually I wasn't going into my first turn very much. It's mostly just for follow-up, and then we can't do anything because they have like 0 cards in hand, 1 card in hand. Just negate that card, but we can't do anything, we just OTK him next turn. This card, and this card I didn't go into once, but they're there just in case I needed it. This card will just be over everything they have, because if card is banished, it'll gain 2000 attack, and if it destroys a monster by battle, it'll gain 2000 attack, that way it'll banish it. So that works really well, it'll be on 4500 attack. This card just for time, This card was meant to be for OTKs, but I couldn't go into it once. I didn't need it. And then this card is amazing. It's just a free negate Nibiru protection. Summon a Magnum if later on in the turn. Tribute to a Rebellion, get it back with regain. So it works really well. This card. Other side deck, we've got 3 Lava Golem. Usually don't need our normal summon because they're just drawing a lot. So we'll just gain that natural card advantage. And then we'll have Materials Engraved because of Thunder Dragon cards. And it could be used in time as well because we'll burn 1000 in standby phase. We've got 3 Shifter. I only sided it in once against an Avalon because they get hurt by it more than me. I usually use it if I have Solar in hand, but otherwise it'll be a bit weird drawing it. So I only side it in if it's more impactful to them than it will be to me because I can play around it sometimes. And then we've got 2 Drone Lockbird. This is just generic hand trap. Sometimes I use it once against Unchained, they lost because of that. My back row removal, Cosmic Cyclone, Harpy's Feather Duster. These went against Xenomorph, Harpy's Feather Duster just threatened them a lot. Cosmic Cyclone just for Labyrinth, go against Unchained as well. Then we've got 2 Book of Eclipse for the Kashtira matchup, or if I'm going first, I'll just set it and then we can't use a link. We can't go into their link phase because all their monsters are set. We can't use anything else. It works really well because they likely won't have it on the field for the rest of the turn because I'll just pop them with maybe a beast. Then they won't get their draws, so they won't get that card advantage. But there's 2 D barrier just against Kashtira and Branded. I didn't go in against Branded unfortunately. But you can set it up Frost as well to drop Y only run 2. Setting up Frost is nice because then they're just threatened as well. With the Ash Blossom, maybe I can go D barrier if I have bricked. Then I can just stall for another turn, hopefully win that way. I did place second with this deck. Went 4 wins, 1 loss. Just last one to Kashtira, 1 against 1 Kashtira. So it worked pretty nice. I'm not expecting to do that well. And that's the deck profile. Thank you.
Any shout outs to anyone?
Shout out to Drew, the manager. Shout out to Casper because he's just a teammate a lot of the time. Shout out to James, my boy, always being there. And shout out to Shaquille because he's right next to me. He's just a nice guy. Shout out to everyone at my locals. Shout out to Ryan as well for letting me join their team and proving that I am worthy of that title.